Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here and welcome to BMTV. This might be your first time watching BMTV. If it is, hello, welcome. I'm Greg. Pleased to meet you. I hope you enjoy this. If you do, you might want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's down here. If you're watching on YouTube on a PC, the button is somewhere down here. If you're watching on your mobile, I've just done this for no reason at all. But anyway, yes, subscribe and you'll be the first to be aware of these shows. Right, Halloween, just around the corner. Literally, you've probably only got today to place your order. We only have left what we have left. Once it's gone, it's gone. Obviously, we won't be getting any more in. So you can still get that now in time for Halloween. And hey, have a great Halloween. Now, I've got a warning for you. Do you remember last year, the end of November, there was Black Friday? Well, that's coming, 27th of November this year. Black Friday, basically big sale day here in the UK. It comes from America, and it's here in the UK, and the analysts are saying that the retail world is going to experience sales probably for £1 billion for one day. £1 billion, the first time, the highest ever one-day sales. That's what they're expecting. So you probably saw it on TV, people rushing into Asda or wherever and getting TVs for £50 or whatever, and just knocking each other out of the way and fighting over TVs and anything else. It just went crazy. So my first warning is don't go to those places because you'll get hurt. My second warning is delivery. We use DPD, but all the delivery companies were affected last year. I think it's because none of them anticipated the uplift in demand for parcel delivery. So every single delivery company, including Royal Mail, was affected. Things were just delayed all over the place. It took DPD over a week to clear the backlog. So let's play it safe. My recommendation is that you open up your diary now, or your phone, on your calendar or whatever, and click on the 23rd or the 24th of November and say order balloons and party supplies now, because if you leave it until the 27th and you need it for the Monday or the Tuesday, I'd like to think it'd get there. I'd like to think that DPD and all the courier companies have learned from last year, but play it safe. Order as early as you possibly can. So Black Friday the 27th of November, order on the 23rd or 24th of November if you possibly can. Now, speaking of couriers, I've got some good news. Yes, we have managed to reduce our courier charge. Yay, it's gone down. It's not gone up, it's gone down. So it used to be £8, now it's £6.95, and we've managed to reduce all the courier charges to the ones to the Highlands and Islands and everything else as well. So we're really glad that we've been able to do that, and thank you to those that allowed us to be able to do that. That's great. So you can still get your £100, spend £100, you still get your free delivery. Just enter the code in there. You may not be aware of our Royal Mail options as well. If your order comes to less than £1 kilo, we've got first and second class Royal Mail options. In fact, some of those prices have gone down as well. And I know people really like it. There was somebody last week that told us that she'd ordered one day, chose first class, and it got delivered the next day at 10:30. She was really impressed. I think what impressed her most is that we're in Southampton and she's in Aberdeen in Scotland. So that's it. Royal Mail, you've got to give them their dues. They are pretty good. So those options are available. But if you need tracking, if you want to know it'll definitely be there, then the courier is probably the best option. But those options are available there. For instance, this, if you would send one balloon like this, second class, it's only £1.50. So there you go. Now, new products. We've got a couple of new products. It's these. This is Hessian Bunting. I'd probably describe it as sackcloth bunting, but I am reliably informed by Megan, who works in the office, who's getting married next year, that this is very on vogue, very in fashion in the wedding arena. So if you're having, I guess, a more rustic style wedding, we've got the two. We've got the Mr. and Mrs. that you can see there on the table, and then there's the just married one as well. So there, I'm sure the range will expand over time, but they're the ones we've got in the building now. Right, this person is Kylo Ren. Now this is the new bad guy in the new Star Wars film, which is out in December. And if you've been watching the teaser trailers, they've been drip feeding them. The one that came out last week introduces Kylo Ren, and he just replaces Darth Vader. Anyway, he's an airwalker. He's the same price as all the other airwalkers, as Spider-Man and Batman, etc. However, apparently his price, because there's more to him, I don't know if it's because there's a lightsaber as well, but the cost of manufacture is higher, so the price is going to be going up. But these are the same price as the others at the moment. So if you think you're going to sell some of those, and you will as soon as everybody knows who he is, then you might want to get one or two now. Right, do you remember a couple of weeks ago I told you a little story about Nick coming in from the warehouse and saying, Greg, I've got 2 banners in one packaging. And so one lucky person got 2 banners for the price of one. They bought one, they got one free. Same's happened again. This time it's for a Qualitex Happy Birthday Balloons Ablaze balloon. Product number 18158. You can just type that into the search bar on the website and that'll come up. And yeah, you may or may not be able to see there, but there's 2 balloons, or 2 packages as well, inside the cellophane. So the next person to order this is going to get 2 balloons for the price of 1. All right, that's all I've got for you this week. I hope you have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week. Bye.
I'm just going to wrap those around my cluster. Again, putting some stretch into the balloon.
So there's no set way to do that. You can just wrap it around.
As long as it's gone round all 4 balloons, you should be fine.
The aeropole system is for making big arches. Now traditionally these arches were made with helium-filled balloons, but the aeropole system is basically, that was a base plate, you get 2 of those, and there's 7 poles in here that you put together, and you put air-filled balloons on there, therefore there's no helium cost.